Hey boos, in this video I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
He has a lot of intense women in his life, like from his grandmother to his mom to his auntie. Like they're strong women.
All the women.
You know, so he can't obviously date anyone that's like not strong either. You know.
So to be honest with you, I really felt like it was a plus. You know what I mean? Because you know, excuse me, baby, but. Excuse me, baby, but you know, some of the other women that I have brought to the to the crib, you know what I'm saying? Like they can't handle that. They can't handle that nature, you know. And if you gonna be with the fam, you know, you got to handle your own. You know what I'm saying? And she can handle her own.
And even though, like, because Miss Leslie don't like nobody telling her nothing, but I'm the type of person where I'm open and I'm gonna tell you how I feel, and I'm not just gonna let anyone say anything to me. Like, you know, even though this is his mom, you know, it's like no, like I'm this woman.
Cause I'm a boss.
In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the recent events that have happened on social media, particularly Instagram, when it comes to Miss Apryl Jones, aka Omarion'S baby mama, and some of the things that she has been doing lately. Now, a lot of people are saying that it's because there's a new season for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. And honestly, when it comes to what she's been doing lately, it has to be more than just Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I think there are so many different ways that she could have developed a storyline for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I don't feel like she had to link with Little Fizz. Now, in the beginning of all of this, they came out saying that they were not together and that they were just friends. And then recently, and then they also were saying things like they were never going to do Love and Hip Hop ever again. Love and Hip Hop is something that they just don't want to do anymore for obvious reasons. And now all of a sudden there's a new season that's coming out and they are together now. So I don't know what to believe. I don't know what's true. But one thing's for certain, Miss Leslie, aka Omarion'S mom, tried to tell us that she really wasn't feeling Apryl. And Apryl came across to be this woman that was just, you know, she carried herself very well and she seemed classy, and she didn't seem like she was one of those girls, like she didn't come across like she was a groupie or a jump off. She seemed like she really loved Omarion. She seemed like she was really in love with Omarion, but Miss Leslie was not buying it. And you know, based off of some of her lives, I get why they broke up, but I think there are deeply rooted issues, and I'm just going to get into those later. But I will say Omarion'S mom always saw Apryl Jones for who she truly was, and she just wasn't having it. She was doing what she probably had always done when it came to Omarion, because, you know, I'm sure Omarion always had groupies coming his way, always had girls willing to do any and whatever just to get his attention or just to be with him. So I understand Miss Leslie's proposition. It's just at the time it just looks weird, but you know, when it comes to Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, they edit and they make you out to look like a certain type of way. And I think that was the case when it came to Miss Leslie when she was on the show of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. They painted her out to be something that she wasn't for a storyline. So let's go ahead and get into this video. There's some things that I dug up based off of my research that I just want to point out that I find to be interesting, even though a lot of people are speculating, oh, it's just for the show, it's just for the show. Is it? I don't even know what to believe anymore. Is Apryl doing it for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? Comment down below. I want your opinion, but let's go ahead and get into this.
Girlfriend or not? Yes, I'm his girlfriend. Stupid motherfuckers. girl.
We're gonna address this. We're gonna let the viewers keep going up before we address
Can I just say something? Y'all act
We're gonna let it go up.
Y'all act like men and women cannot be friends. It is okay.
I need some space in here before we go up.
It is okay.
Before we go up.
It's okay for people to be friends, y'all. We grown. We 32, 33.
33. I'm an old ass nigga with a 9-year-old son. Okay.
Nigga, we got kids.
Niggas have friends.
The tour will go on. Okay? It's okay, guys. Stop being so sensitive.
Friends make the world go round.
And then
Friends. Hey. How many of us have them? Friends. Where you at, Chemo? Ones you can depend on. Friends. My nigga shows up to all the games.
Yeah, so y'all can fall for Monice's antics all you want. You feel me? But she will have no storyline because I won't be on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I won't. And I told Mona already, I'm not coming back.
Are you ready? What would you say to the people that say that Love and Hip Hop Hollywood is fake?
Listen. Don't watch it. This is Hollywood.
Like you've never seen it before.
What in the Love and Hip Hop Holly weird is going on? So, do y'all think that they are doing this for a storyline? Do you think Little Fizz and Apryl are doing this for a storyline? You guys, I don't know what to believe because it's like, Apryl, I wouldn't put myself out there like this. And I understand she's wanting to sell her music, but she has 2.7 million followers on Instagram. She can't get people to buy her music just based off of her followers. Like, she has to go on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood and fake a storyline just to sell a record. And is she actually talented? Like, does she actually have good music out? People not buying her music? One thing that I want to point out, which I'm going to be pointing out later in this video, I'm going to pull up some receipts. The reason her and Omarion'S relationship didn't work out, it wasn't because he just cheated. He cheated, but there's always two sides to every story. She's saying that another reason that they broke up was because she couldn't flourish within their relationship. So she felt like being single was the only option for her. And I agree with her. Like, sometimes when you get into these relationships and with these men, your dreams and what you want for yourself is no longer a priority because you're now in a relationship. And I think her mistake was getting pregnant, though, because once you get pregnant, it's no longer just about you. You have to worry about your kids. And at the time, you know, when she was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, while she was pregnant with their firstborn, Meg, I think she got kind of caught up in being in the spotlight with him, and then when it came down to it, she looked around and she didn't really accomplish anything that she wanted to accomplish. And so I think that put a big strain on their relationship. I think she was a little jealous of the fact that Omarion'S music was taking off again and her career had not. You know, her career wasn't really taking off, and I think the plan was to go on Love and Hip Hop and both of their careers kind of jump off. But how can you do that if you're pregnant? How can you start a career while being pregnant when you want to do things in the entertainment business? That's kind of hard to do. So let's go ahead and take a look at this live where she explains a little bit behind why she broke up with Omarion'S and when things changed for her within their relationship.
As women and as human beings, we gotta honor ourselves, and I'm honoring myself. I'm honoring myself. I'd rather be fucking by myself for the rest of my life than ever be in a relationship that is not allowing me to flourish. And, you know, if I was single and like how I am now, it's like I can flourish, but that should be the same concept. If I'm in a relationship with you, you know, most of the time we forget to be ourselves, and you know, we don't have that support. It's almost like people want to be like, no, like, you can't do this, you can't do that. Where that happen at? Because the last time, that's why you fell in love with a fool. Oh, Jesus, I don't know. All I know is I'm trying to be happy, okay? I'm trying to live, and I can't do that being in a relationship in that one, okay? Skip fast forward.
Do you think all men in the music industry aren't worth dating? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. You still want to go back to him? Okay, let's get fast forward. Good for you. Many people never realize their worth. Amen. But that's what we have to do. We have to always make sure that we keep that in mind. For real. That we really do know our worth and what we want, you know? I mean, there's some people who really would stay in relationships that aren't healthy. But for me, no. Not doing it. If I see anything, or if I feel like you're not moving in a way that's conducive for my life, and it's not healthy, or you're not feeding me good energy, you gotta go. Bye.
And I agree with her and what she had to say in that live, because it's so true. Like, if you're not bringing anything to the table to help me better myself, if all the focus in the relationship is based off of you, your career, and greatness for you, where does that leave me? Where does that put me? So it put Apryl in a place where she was just a baby mama, and she was only in the spotlight because of that. And that's not what she wanted. And if you notice, Apryl is a very strong woman. She's kind of like myself. She's a go-getter. She takes charge. She's aggressive. And she got in a relationship with a man, and basically she only claimed her name to fame because of the fact that she was simply his baby mama, and the fact that she was doing reality TV. And she probably thought by going into this with Omarion that there would be a bigger payout career-wise. But in reality, once you become famous for one thing, you are famous for that one thing. And she is famous for being Omarion'S baby mama, and she hates it. So she's trying to create a name for herself, but I just don't understand why she's leeching onto Little Fizz. It just doesn't make any sense. I understand you want a storyline, but I just think there could have been a different way she could have went about it. There's just so many options out here nowadays, but she went this route, and it's just interesting because I caught her in a lie. I don't know what's true and what's not, if she's doing this for a storyline, or if this is the actual truth now that she wants to be all honest and forthcoming on her Instagram live now that there is a new season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I don't know what to believe. So I'm just going to point out another thing that I found by digging. She recently said, probably like I would say like a year ago, that she never slept with rapper The Game, and then just a few months ago she's saying that she did. So I don't know what to believe. I don't know what's true, but take a look at this.
Not embarrassing myself, period. Anyone that's ever been around me, The Game, I fucked The Game, okay? You know what happened to The Game? He's right here. He texted me today. Happy Mother's Day. I fucked your pussy. It was so good. Slurp it again. That's what The Game said. Okay. Next.
Am I dating The Game? No, I'm not dating Jayceon. Me and Jayceon have never done anything together. I don't like Jayceon like that, okay? No. Trust me, I would have no problem saying who I've dated, who I've slept with, or anything. No problem. But that is not one of them. Shout out to Jayceon.
So that's something that, yo, I swear to God, you acting just like
because
she said that's my spirit. That's something she would fucking say.
Yeah, fuck out of here. The Game texts me all the time. Bitches love him, and that nigga texts me. He loves me. He respects me. Drew, Little Fizz, I love you. Happy Mother's Day. I respect you. Fucking Shiggy Show. Fucking Nate Robinson. Fucking Paul Pierce. Fucking K. Durant. Fucking anybody. Shaq. Shaquille O'Neal. Like, y'all so mad.
When she said Paul Pierce, Kevin Durant, and Shaq, I'm like, sweetie, those are not men that you should be bragging about. They are not cute. What is going on, Apryl? Like, somebody need to take her phone. Her friends are not really being her friends. There is no way in hell my friends will let me go on live saying these things and doing these things and these antics. So my question is this the real Apryl that we're seeing now? Or is this the Apryl needs a storyline Apryl that we're seeing now? Or who is this? Like, who is this girl? Like, when I say this girl done did a complete 180 with her personality and everything, she has done a complete 180. And this is sad. Like, is this what money does to people? This is really, really sad, you guys. Like, I feel bad for the kids. The kids are going to see this one day. This video went viral. And some of the things that she's like, just the way she's carrying herself, it's just, what happened to my kids, my kids, my kids? She's always talking about her kids and how she loves her kids, but this is not something that your kids need to see. I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed in her. That's all that I have regarding this video, you guys. I want your opinion. Like, is this the real Apryl that we're seeing? Is this the Apryl that Miss Leslie always saw since day one? Or is this just the Apryl that we're seeing because she needs a storyline for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? Do you think that she should have done this, considering that, you know, she has kids and all of that? Comment down below. I would love your opinion on this topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload, and I'll catch you in my next one.